Did you know in Are You Afraid of the Dark, the Midnight Society is never fully seen lighting or igniting the campfire? The reason is because TV production companies, Nickelodeon, and producers didn't want to promote playing with matches and fire to children. Kinda interesting. In this video right here, we're gonna go over the top 10 interesting things you didn't know, creepy, and just fun facts about Are You Afraid of the Dark? However, it's top 11 now because I just gave you one, but from here on out, it's top 10, so here we go. Number 10, the saying, submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, is a strong throwback and a nod to Rob Serling from the Twilight Zone series.
Submitted for your approval. The case of one Miss Agnes Grepp.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Tale of the Super Specs.
Even the introduction of the very first episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark is a strong homage to the Twilight Zone opening.
This is a warning to all who join us. You're going to leave the comfort of the light and step into the world of the supernatural.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension.
Number 9. In the very first episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark, this is the only time in the entire series we actually learn the last name of one of the Midnight Society members. And that is Frank's last name, which is Moore.
Hey, watch it, man. I'm sorry.
Frank Moore, you're here to be considered as a new member of the Midnight Society.
Number 8. Did you know that some episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark were actually sometimes pulled off air? Episodes like Tale of the Dark Music and Tale of the Ghastly Grinner were considered way too scary for a younger audience and were briefly pulled from syndication. I kinda get it. There are some parts in some of those episodes that generally are really creepy.
What's the matter, kid? You don't like to laugh?
Sorry, I don't have much of a sense of humor.
Number 7, in the Tale of the Crimson Clown, the actual Crimson Clown doll was placed on eBay for purchase at the price of $11,597. A very precise and unique number. But you want to know what's even more unique? According to myth, lore, and rumor, it eventually sold for over $500,000. Can you believe that? Someone out there has the Crimson Clown and paid $500,000 for it. I can only imagine how creepy that person is and how proud they are to own that thing. God, can you imagine the person that owns that doll? Is probably like super proud of it too. $500,000. Number 6, in the Tale of the Prom Queen, this story is actually based on an urban myth from series creator DJ McHale. According to DJ, this was the very first episode he ever wrote and pitched to Nickelodeon. He wanted it to be very special, so it was inspired by an urban legend he had heard growing up in his hometown.
Thanks, guys. I'll never forget you.
Number 5. In the Tale of Laughing in the Dark, the Carney in the beginning and at the end of the episode is played by the same actor that plays Dr.Vink in the series, Aaron Taggart. So does that mean the Carney becomes Dr.Vink in the series? Or maybe he travels around with the carnival and also has an alter ego that is Dr.Vink. Kind of creepy when you think about it. Also, side note, if you look up this episode on IMDb, Aaron Taggart is credited as both the Carney and Zebo. So does that mean the Carney is actually Zebo and there is no spirit? That's even more creepy when you think about it. The Carney has actually been following Josh around in the episode the entire time. Damn, that's actually really creepy.
It's the most fun in the park when you're laughing in the dark.
Number 4, sticking with laughing in the dark. Did you know that Josh's friend's name is Weegee?
Weegee, it's a kiddie ride.
I always thought it was Luigi when I was growing up. You know, like the Super Mario Brothers character or any classic Italian name out there. But no, it's Weegee. What were the writers actually thinking in the production meeting? Hey, we need 3 generic classic names for this episode. Oh, I got it. We've got Josh, Kathy, Weegee? What the fuck is Weegee? All right, I just had to know. I asked ChatGPT what is Weegee short for when it comes to a name. And believe it or not, it gave me a dope answer that ties back in perfectly to Are You Afraid of the Dark? According to ChatGPT, Weegee was a pseudonym for Arthur Felick, a famous photojournalist known for his gritty, noir-style photography of New York City in the 1930s and 40s. The name Weegee is thought to be a play on words for Ouija board because of his uncanny ability to arrive at crime scenes almost as soon as they happened, sometimes even before the police got there. It said people believed he had a sixth sense for crime, as they thought he could predict where incidents would occur, hence his name. Alright, that's kind of a dope answer from ChatGPT, but still, what the fuck kind of name is Weegee?
What do you think I am, some kind of clown?
Number 3, in the episode The Twisted Claw, Miss Clove, the old lady the boys play a prank on, is played by Ann Page, who is married to Aaron Taggart in real life, who plays aforementioned Zebo and Dr.Vink in the series. Number 2, one of the highest ranked episodes on IMDb is The Tale of the Dangerous Soup, which features Neve Campbell. A really good episode, and it's a really fun watch. But would you believe the star, Neve Campbell, says she's never seen the episode?
Is that Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah. You know, I've not seen it.
It's a little hard to believe because I imagine she would have seen it, but I'm curious. Neve, if you ever see this video, leave me a comment down below because I'm curious to know if you've watched it yet and what do you think? Like seriously, how dope would that be if Neve Campbell watched my YouTube video and commented down below? I feel like that would be an awesome life goal to have, so Neve, make it happen. Number 1, in The Tale of the Night Shift, writer and director DJ McHale wrote this episode as his last in the series. In the final scene, a door in the hospital behind the main characters starts to close, revealing the number 65 on the door. This was a nod to the original 65 episodes that had aired, with The Tale of the Night Shift slated as the final number 65.
I'm pretty sure I can squeeze you in. The end.
I'm a huge fanboy when it comes to Are You Afraid of the Dark? And if you're a fanboy or fangirl or anything in between, you can check out the playlist over to my side that goes over a bunch of awesome videos like the top 10 best episodes, top 10 worst, or where are they now when it comes to Are You Afraid of the Dark? Plus, it helps me, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave me a comment of what else you want to see on this channel. But as always, I'm cold. That'll never not be funny to me.